Okay, just as before, we need to rewrite this equation, or this inequality rather, so that it looks like it's in slope-intercept form if it was an equation. So I'm going to say minus 4x, and we get negative y is greater than negative 4x plus 2. And this problem highlights something extremely important. Let me rewrite that a little. Okay, what is it highlighting? Well, notice this. We don't have it reading y on the left side yet. It says negative y. So we need to divide everything by negative 1. But negative 1, negative 1, negative 1. And actually, I shouldn't be doing it there. I should be rewriting it. And there's a really important reason why I should be rewriting it and not writing it there. Because at the very moment that you divide by negative 1, negative y divided by negative 1, negative 4x divided by negative 1, and positive 2 divided by negative 1. At the very moment that you do that division right there, the inequality switches direction, okay? Because you've divided by negative 1 and you've this essentially now, even though it still looks like it says negative y, it doesn't. It actually says negative y divided by negative 1, which is equal to y. Its sign has been switched. This sign has been switched. We still need to simplify it, but the sign has been switched. And once that happens, at the exact moment that you switch the sign, you need to switch the direction of the inequality as well. And that's why we couldn't just write divided by negative 1 here, because then it would be a false statement. Like it wouldn't be equivalent, because dividing by negative 1 has to have that change direction. Okay? So one good reason to rewrite before you divide. Now what do we get? Now that we've changed direction, we keep it in that direction, and we get y is less than positive 4x now, because we changed the sign, minus 2. This is what we're going to graph. We're going to go to negative 2 and put a point. We're going to rise 4, run 1, put a point, do it again. And the reason that we're doing it again is not because we need more than 2 points to graph a line. We don't. We can use it. We can graph a line with 2 points. But points that are further apart will make a more accurate line. If you connect the far points, all of the points in between will also land right in place. Okay? So there is the line. Now, do we include this line? Does it say or equals? It does not say or equals. So we're going to have to put a dotted line where this line is. Okay? I'm going to do that first, and then we'll figure out. So there's our dotted line, and then what does it say y is? Y is less than this line. And so how do you know which side it's on? What does it mean to be less? It looks like it's left and right, and it doesn't really look like greater than or less than. It just looks like left and right. How do you do it? Well, take any point right on your line. Just be at a point on the line, and then either go up or down, depending. If it says y is less, then you go down, and you'll see, oh yeah, I end up in the region at the right. Any point on the line, you either go up, straight up, or straight down. And y is less, so you want to go down. And again, you see you're landing in this region. So I'm going to shade it. Any point in this region works. Not points that are on the line, because it doesn't say are equals. I can't stress that enough, but hopefully I've stressed it sufficiently that you understand what I mean when I say that. Okay? So everything in that region is a solution to the inequality, and everything that's on the line or on the other side of this line is not a solution. And one last thing, you can see that 0, 0 is not in the solution set, so you should be able to plug it in, and it should become a false statement. And watch what happens here. Just do it in mental math here. 4 times 0, 0. Minus 0, because remember putting 0 for both x and y. 4 times 0 is 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. So 0 is greater than 2. No, 0 is not greater than 2. That's a false statement. And of course it's a false statement because it's not in the solution set. 0, 0 is not in the solution set. Should not make this true when you put 0 for x and 0 for y. And it doesn't make it true. So that's good. Shouldn't be in the solution set, and it's